Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm gonna make this intro quick. So, yeah, basically today we are going to be making a simple hatchery. So, yeah, I kind of forgot to spawn in the stuff. So, yeah, just hold on. Bear with me real quick. Okay, so, yeah, if my calculations were correct, which I really hope they were, you should need 53 triangle foundations. I did just count, so yeah. If you don't have that, then okay, but all you should need is like wooden or something. You do not need tech. I'm just going with tech because I think tech looks the coolest. But yeah, you can really use any type of building material that you need to. So yeah, I'm just gonna speed this up real quick. You can get the basic layout though, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so now you're going to need 22 railings of your choice. Also, if you want some stairs, you can choose to use stairs or ramps. Like if your thing is on a slant like mine. So yeah, I kind of had to use ceilings here, but it's no big deal. Yeah, this part was a little bit annoying, but you shouldn't really need these foundations like I did here, but so I didn't really count them, but yeah. You should need around 22-ish railings. Unless you want to put railings on the top, then you can figure that math out on your own. Again, you don't have to do my exact design. Also, a little after this, I realized that I made this thing uneven, but I did fix it in the video. You guys will see. Yeah, right here is the part where I realized it's uneven as hell. But don't worry, it's a very simple fix, especially if you're you're playing in survival and you want to build this cool hatchery and you mess up the thing. Very simple fix here. You just pick up the railings or maybe demolish. And yeah, all you gotta really do is just place some more triangle foundations around the perimeter. But yeah, I don't know if I counted right because I only counted after I was done making this, and yeah, you know, there's like air cons and the incubator and the generator in the way, so if I counted wrong, correct me in the comments, please. Yeah, but basically all you gotta do is place these railings, and a cool feature that I like is that you can place railings on top. So instead of being 11 railings, you actually need 22. If you just want one though, that's fine. Or if you want 3 rows, so like you could have up to 3 rows. Actually, well, you could technically have as many rows as you want up until the ceiling. I went with 2 here. Pretty sustainable, but 3 should keep everything like in a Sodalint Giga in there. But yeah, you don't have to follow my exact design. But if you're doing tech, I would suggest my design. Okay, so the next step is you're going to want to use some walls. Okay, so if I counted the walls correctly, you should need 23 walls in this whole build. So you're just going to want to place 3 on each side of this. As you can see, I am doing this perfectly. It won't look the best at first, but you should have a hexagonal shape sort of looking like this, minus or plus the stairs. Okay, so next you're going to want to build the base of our ceiling. You're going to need about the same amount as floors, which I do not remember how many that was, but yeah, it was like what, 55 or something? I don't know. You can rewind the video if you need to know how much, but it should be the same amount as triangle floors. You will need more though, so just wait, because I will tell you how many you need on the top of the roof. because there is a certain amount you need for the like top part of the roof, which you'll see in a minute. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it should be looking like this. If yours does not look like this, you might want to rewind the video. Okay, so I must be missing something. Okay, so I'm gonna get some gates. Okay, so you should need 2 normal-sized gateways and gates. So, like, stone should do just fine, metal would be awesome, and tech will look cool as heck. I'm not even gonna lie. So you're gonna want to line it up sort of in the middle. Hold on, this is gonna take me a second. Yeah, it's gonna kind of line up like this, and then you're gonna move it to the side, just so like that. Then you're gonna want to line it up like this, and boom. Now you got 2 functional doors. But we're not done yet. Now we gotta put in the gates. This is probably one of the most simple parts of the whole entire process. And it's very optional. I don't think you want a giant gaping hole in your hexagonal hatchery though. So yeah, the next step is to grab some ceilings or roofs, tech triangle roofs. They don't have to be tech though. They can be stone, wood, thatch, anything you desire. Just ignore how I grabbed some sloped roofs. I didn't know that these wouldn't work. Also, I'm pretty sure this works in ASA as well. This whole build works in ASA. I don't know if it works with the S Plus mod. I assume it probably does. So yeah, if you have S Plus mod, go right for it. So yeah, here's where the rest of the walls come in. So yeah, just 2 on each side. Should look something around like this. Once you're done, yeah, you got the nice inner hexagon. Now you just want to take some triangle roofs. Just ignore this part. I'm trying to figure out a way to get these to work, but they don't. So now you're gonna want to take these and don't do this. Instead, you're gonna want to grab those again and put them like this all around it. So these you need just hold on a second. Let me count how many you need. Okay, so you need 12 of these pieces. And it won't look too good because I was kind of improvising here, but you can make the roof look different. You don't always have to go with my designs. But yeah, this design is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I do personally like it a lot. And now here's where the rest of the ceilings come in. You just need to fill it here. I'm sure you guys can estimate how many you need here. At the end of the video, I'll say how many of each resources you need. Okay, so now the actual thing is complete. Stupid pegomastics. So yeah, now all you gotta do is add your preferred thing. If you are on Genesis 2 or like Fjorder or Lost Island, something with the egg incubator, like if you have all the stuff for it, then go for the egg incubator. But if you're just gonna go with some good old air conditioners, that's also okay. So yeah, there you go, there's your egg incubators. In this design, I will show you what both will look like combined, even though you don't really need to combine them. So you should need about 10 air conditioners. I don't use all 10, but that's because the egg incubators take up some room as well. You're also going to need a generator. Tech generator is absolutely perfect. You can place it anywhere in here, really. A normal generator, you're gonna need to wire up and stuff. So, yeah, if you need to figure that out, you can just look that up. You know, maybe I'll make a tutorial on that soon. But yeah. Also, if you guys have enjoyed this tutorial so far, make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, we're basically just going to power this generator, make it at the max radius. And now, you want to throw in your air conditioners or your egg incubators. I do the egg incubator first, and then I'll probably just add the air conditioners. But yeah, this is a really good hatchery, especially for like late game when you're breeding Rexes and stuff, and Theories, Shadowmans, whatnot. And if you have mammals that need to breed, you can always make this design but bigger, but you're gonna need to figure out all the measurements for that and stuff. Yeah, if you guys like the tutorials, like if this is a new thing to me, so if you guys like this tutorial and if this works really well, then yeah, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But yeah, this is the finished thing. It looks pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie myself. It does kind of look a little bit ugly, but it's not too bad. I feel like for my first design, it's pretty nice. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.